Hey, Mark Rodriguez here, and this video is going to be a bit more serious than usual. This will be both for LBRY and YouTube. I believe everyone at LBRY kind of knows what's going on. This is more for YouTube to kind of help spread the awareness and stuff like that. I'm sure a lot of people out there still don't know what LBRY is and things like that. Now, before I get into it, I do want to explain I'm not an expert on taxes. I'm not an expert on cryptocurrency. I'm not an expert on government things and how they work behind the scenes. And our channel is mostly like, crazy anime stuff and video games and fighting games and stuff like that. And anime cons, whatever they reopen that is, and things like that. So we don't really go into like, government conspiracy theories, but in this one we're going to have to kind of go there, So, first and foremost, let me tell you what LBRY is and why I got on it. So, LBRY is another service similar to YouTube that's videos and stuff, and it's pretty cool. When I first got into it, you had to download this LBRY app on your computer, which was, it was kind of clunky, sorry guys, but it was clunky, and it takes a while to, open up and try on your computer, and whenever you watch videos, they will download themselves onto your computer, so that was kind of annoying. But now, it's a lot better. Now they got an actual website called Odyssey, odyssey.com. It used to be LBRY.tv, now it's odyssey.com. I think it's .com, I'm not sure if it's .tv, but I'll put the link below. But yeah, it's a more regular YouTube-ish kind of website. You just go there, upload your videos, watch your videos. It's way more comfortable, way better than an app. And also it's kind of difficult because when you're trying to convince two people to join, and you're like, you gotta download this app, like it's just easier to just go straight to the website. Check out odyssey.com. It just works out better that way, So, anyways, my main reason for going there was, of course, I was getting sick of all the YouTube stupid-ass rules and all the limitations, and it was starting to affect my videos and what I could and can do or can say or whatever. On the top of my head, of course, you all know about the music. If there's background music somewhere and it's too fucking loud or whatever, and YouTube picks it up and thinks you're trying to, I guess, I don't understand, I know it's copyright and don't steal from the artists and stuff, but how can you be in a restaurant and have let's say an example, Celine Dion song playing? Who's gonna record that on top of the sounds of people walking, eating, chewing, talking, laughing? You can't really record that. I don't know, but you know how it is. That stupid rule. So any video that has music that's too loud or whatever, that can't do anything about, or I can't cut it out because you're going to miss a big portion, straight to LBRY, And they got the rules about the kids in the video. It means that just because there's a kid in the video, now your channel or video might be for kids, and they're going to take away your comments to prevent kids from seeing mean comments, but those are comments meant for mean, I can take it. And also, what is it? Oh, the thing that you get in trouble if they suspect YouTube, if YouTube suspects that your channel is not for kids, but you're purposely saying it's for kids because, to get the comments and the monetization or whatever the fuck, it's you'll get in big trouble too, and all that bullshit. So I'm like, no, fuck that noise. So if there's any kid in the video, which is mostly Chuck Rodriguez's daughter, we're putting on LBRY, you know what I mean? So, other than that, we also made our own unique show, our own LBRY exclusive show called The Gamer Cauldron. We talk about video games in a kind of different format compared to Video Game Masters, and it's kind of cool because we have 100 episodes of Video Game Masters already. We covered a lot of games, and something that's kind of cool when you meet new friends or whatever, to go back and review them again with, I guess different, the power of hindsight, or just a different thing, or just to see, do Mark and Johnny still like or hate this game as much as they did back then, or they changed their mind 10 years later, stuff like that. So those kind of give us a chance to kind of go back and relook at some of the older games you may already have covered. So yeah, I do like the freedom of making videos without stupid rules, and I do like having my own exclusive show. I kind of wanted to do a thing where it's okay, 100 episodes of Video Game Masters, can I do it again with a brand new show? That's kind of cool. But yeah, so it's kind of cool. That's why I got on to LBRY. It's a lot of fun and things like that. Now, LBRY deals with cryptocurrency. It's LBRY credits. It's called LBC. And the way it works is that when you sign up for LBRY, if you qualify for rewards, you get free rewards. Every time you watch a video, you earn 1 or so LBCs. Whenever you upload videos and people actually watch your videos, each view counts as, I think, I don't know, 0.1 LBC or something. and whenever you update the thing, whenever you update like the next update or something for the app, you get like some LBC. Whenever you do like a referral bonus or something, or if you have a certain amount of subscribers or something like that, you know, you just earn it in different ways. But of course, mostly you get it from people watching your videos, people leaving tips on your videos, or people dropping LBC in form of support. Like when it's support, it helps bump your video or your channel, you know, higher in the algorithm so you can be seen, and it's pretty cool. And usually I do that for my friends Poke and Jackknife. They also got channels on LBRY, and you know, it's just pretty cool. And of course, it is still cryptocurrency. With the LBCs, you can exchange them for other cryptocurrencies, and I guess there's ways for you to exchange them for actual money or to buy gift cards to buy things and stuff like that. And yeah, that's where kind of like we're starting to get into things here. So let me see if there's anything else I want to say before I get to the big news. So there's LBCs. Yeah, that's another thing. Just being on a channel, you're already earning like the LBCs, you know. Unlike YouTube, you gotta sign up, you gotta have, I think by now it's like 5,000 hours of watch time, 1,000 subscribers, I don't know, probably more, I don't know. You gotta have a bunch of whatever the fuck, you know. Before, there was a time where anyone could qualify for monetization, or anyone could just join a network. I don't know if they still have networks nowadays, but back then networks were a thing and stuff like that. But then networks either shut down, or they just go away, or in YouTube's case, we got this case where this guy did shit, and like now instead of him getting punished, or at least permanently punished, because he got punished, but he's back. But as a result of that, YouTube demonetized all the smaller YouTubers because, you know, of bad actors, even though we're not the ones doing shit. The one that did the big scandalous thing was one of your big name guys. So, and the thing is, like I said, he got punished for a while. I'm pretty sure he's back now. But it's like, okay, so he's back and everything's, you know, I guess forgotten or whatever. So are you going to remonetize us? No, of course not, you know. But with LBRY, aside from the rewards, there really isn't like a process to get LBCs. You're just in it. I know some people may not qualify for the rewards, but even if you don't, you still get LBC when people watch your videos. Or some people, you can actually sync up your YouTube channel and it automatically brings all your YouTube videos into LBRY, and you get this big fat LBC bonus because of that, based of course on how many videos you have. You might have like thousands of videos in advance, or I don't know. In my case, I want to start from the beginning. I believe Jackknife also chose to start from the beginning, but Poke actually synced his channel over and things like that. But yeah, that covers everything. So now, the big news is that the SEC, which I believe stands for Security of Exchange Commission, they're a branch of the government, and they actually sued LBRY. Yes, a couple of days ago, they actually sued LBRY. They're coming after us, and my understanding is that they've already shut down other sites. I forgot the names off the top of my head, but they already shut down other sites and platforms that deal heavily with cryptocurrency in the States, and now they're going after LBRY. They're going after our LBC credits, guys, and their thing is that with this court case coming up is if they win the case, they're going to declare that LBCs are illegal, and the bad thing about that is that with that, it opens the door that all cryptocurrency, possibly even including Bitcoin, because I keep hearing conflicting stories for whatever reason that Bitcoin may or may not be exempt from this, but all the other kinds of cryptocurrencies are already be considered illegal and are already be shut down in the States. I believe other countries don't care, but our big problem is, hey, we're in America, we got America's rules and stuff like that, and that's the big issue. Now, again, I understand all the words, the terminologies, or whatever the hell. My understanding is that the SEC is considering the LBCs to be, oh god, it's all these acronyms. Okay, the Security of Exchange Commission is considering that the LBRY credits are some kind of security. I guess, I don't know their definition of what security is. It kind of goes into like money type things, and it's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of a gray area, because it is true you can exchange the coins, the LBCs, for other kinds of currency, but you can also just leave it there, or you can also just use it to support yourself or support others to get them higher in the algorithm and stuff like that. You could tip others and stuff like that, as well as yourself. So I don't know the whole legality of it. I don't know about the whole security thing. I'm not like someone to say if they're right or they're wrong, playing devil's advocate. But I do know that LBRY is fighting back. They're not standing still on this. They actually want to talk to them. And this is where it gets kind of shady, because LBRY is willing to talk to them and work with them. And they're actually saying, okay, so we understand that you're thinking that this and this. Well, first of all, let's make it clear, LBCs are not security. They're whatever they say they are. I don't know. I don't know the whole terminology. But the thing is, like, if you feel this is illegal, we want to work with you. Like, tell us, like, how this works. Tell us how do we negotiate cryptocurrency, in this case LBCs, legally or in ways that abide by your rules. And their answer is either they're almost impossible to find again answer, or just saying, we're not sure, but you're breaking the law. Like, what the fuck is that shit, And my understanding is that they even offered to possibly pay some kind of, I guess, something for the years, the damages, or whatever you want to consider it, for us, for dealing with LBCs and stuff like that for the couple of years. I don't know how long ever it's been around or whatever, but they're not talking, they're not responding, they're not negotiating. And I think this is where we go into the government conspiracy stuff. I think it's more about the whole thing with the government not being able to control cryptocurrency. They want to put their foot down, they want to control it, or if they can't control it, they want to destroy it, and that's the thing. So they're not willing to work with us. They're not wanting to explain the rules of like how crypto works or whatever, or how to make it work in America. It's an option. They just don't like it. They can't control it. They can't track it. They want to shut it down, and that's kind of fucked up. And also kind of unfair because, again, other countries don't care. Other countries don't have the problem. LBRY is going through several countries. A lot of people I talk to are from like Australia and other places, and I'm sorry, they're kind of laughing at us how stupid and strict we are with these kind of things. They're buying shit over there. I don't know what, but they're buying shit over there, and they're buying like video games and shit, and while they're laughing at us that we're dealing with all these complications and all these rules, And yeah, you also got to file taxes. I don't know the exact rules. Again, I do know that whenever Bitcoin was new, for the first couple of years, people were, buying stuff, buying cars, houses, whatever. All the big people that know all that money, how that works. Because Bitcoin, I believe a single Bitcoin is worth a couple of thousand, maybe a couple $1 million or some crazy amount like that. So whenever you buy Bitcoin, you're not really buying a Bitcoin. You're buying like some small percentage of a Bitcoin, and that alone is already worth $500 or $600 or whatever. You know what I mean? So that went unchecked for a while until eventually Big Daddy government will say, hey, wait a minute, that's real money. These guys are, exchanging goods for services or whatever, and we're not getting a cut. What the fuck is that? That's not good shit, as Big Man would say. And yeah, so now you got laws. Now you got to report your earnings. Whenever you do your taxes, and they always ask you about if you have any extra income to report. That's where crypto comes in. I understand the last couple of years, some of the companies like HR Block and TurboTax have been trained to deal with crypto to help you work with it. My understanding is if you either make a certain amount, I'm talking about like in the thousands, not just $10, If you make if you're spending, a couple of thousands on crypto a year, or you're making over 25 or 30 or something like that, actual purchases or exchanges per year, then you gotta start reporting it on some kind of 1099 form, kind of like an independent contractor kind of thing. So yeah, so all that stuff has to get reported now. It's not like fun anymore, fun money, I guess. People are just buying shit with this brand new money that most people never even heard of and stuff like that, out of our own, from our own control and our own thing. And the government's not happy. They want to put a stop to it. Again, but they can't control it, they'll destroy. And they'll try to switch it around to make it sound like it's for our own good, for our own protection or whatever. But I'm kind of sure a lot of us know what we're doing. We don't need to be told everything. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, I don't understand the full specifics either, but I do know that the GameStop thing that happened recently with the stocks, it was something, I guess there's some kind of thing, it's kind of like, I guess, purposely betting on the horse that's going to lose. The horse that has the horse that's limping in the race, you know, that you already know that he's going to lose. So all these people purposely, I guess, buy stocks on failing stocks or something like that. Someone's got to re-explain it to me. I don't know too much about it, but my understanding is that they purposely buy dying stocks, knowing they're dying, they're betting against them, and they win big money because obviously they're dying, until suddenly everyone decided to make GameStop, which of course GameStop was something that we were already presuming it to be out of business by, I don't know, last year, this year. I'm surprised it's still going now, but you know, GameStop is still up there, you know. So anyways, a lot of people actually made GameStop like rise up in stock now. So now, like, I guess a lot of the average Joes actually purchased a lot of GameStop stocks. And the thing is that since I don't understand again, but if you're betting on it and it's good, now you're making tons of money, and all the people that are making bets against it, you know, being something that's going to, you know, go down, are now losing lots of money because it's kind of like you bet on the wrong horse. I guess the loser was the winner and stuff like that. And the government was trying to shut it down. Wall Street or whoever was trying to shut it down and trying to say kind of like trying to paint a picture that you're evil or you're committing illegal things or whatever, or selfish or whatever, if you continue to make bets on this GameStop thing. And that's kind of falling into the same I'm trying to say with the whole government thing, where it's kind of like they try to paint it as something bad when no, it isn't. And that's what's going to happen. They're going to put their foot down on crypto. They're going to try to make LBCs and by default all their crypto illegal. But they're going to try to paint it as we're doing it for your own good. We're doing it for your own protection and stuff like that. So that's the part that kind of ties into the story when I compare it to GameStop, in case you guys are wondering. But that's the whole thing. Now, last thing I want to say, I'm pretty concerned and pretty worried because the thing is, my understanding is that they're saying that LBRY is not going to go away, that regardless what happens with all this is still ongoing. And things started maybe this week, a couple of days ago, so we don't know. I'll keep you updated though. If we have a big win, or if unfortunately, you know, things, you know, go to hell, I'll let you know what's going on. I'll try to keep tabs on it. This is big news, man. We're talking about this every day on Discords related to LBRY. You know, this is big shit here, because my biggest fear is that despite what they're saying about that, no matter what happens, we're going to keep LBRY going. My question is, without LBC, if they put their foot down and stop all LBCs and it's illegal and you're going to stop, and it's like, okay, we'll not use LBC anymore but continue going with the website, is how many people are really going to stay on LBRY? That's my big concern, okay? I do it because I love the freedom, I have fun, I love making videos, I've been doing videos for 10 years, it's a fun hobby. I haven't really made any money at all on YouTube. There was a time where I could potentially make a bit of money, but I did the whole massive monetization thing, so whatever. So I'm not doing it for the money, it's my fun, you know, I just love doing videos and editing, reviewing video games. I look back at memories and stuff, and I used to live here or there, you know, it's just a fun thing to do. And again, I mostly go to the LBRY because the rules of YouTube are just so stifling anymore. It's not fun. With LBRY, I have way more control, and also if anything were to ever happen that YouTube would, I don't know, some other person did something else, and now YouTube's like, from now on, we're gonna, you know, take down all small channels and only leave the big ones. If they ever do like bullshit like that, then hey, I got LBRY, I got a backup, I got some other place to put my videos, you know what I mean? But not everyone sees it that way, you know? When I was signing up for LBRY, almost everybody was asking, yo, what about the LBC? Or how does it work? Or, you know, how do you make money? Because on YouTube, I'm making money, you know, I'm making like, you know, dollars and shit, not this crypto, like how the fuck does this work, you know? And yeah, it's very complicated. People that don't know how to use crypto, it is complicated to know what places to go, how to make the exchange, how to purchase this or that, and how to get either money or gift cards or something out of it. Like how do you actually make money, as opposed to YouTube, where I believe you get a good old-fashioned check mailed to you every month and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So a lot of people were talking about where I get my money from, how does crypto work, I don't understand this shit. If this isn't like, you know, simpler or more dumbed down, I'm just going to go back to YouTube because there I'm making my checks, you know, stuff like that. And yeah, if they take down LBCs and they keep it like that or whatever, a lot of people are going to leave. Unfortunately, that's the truth. A lot of people are going to leave. It might just die out. It's going to be like me and whoever else is left, you know. It's just going to die out. So I don't really see, unless they just do regular money, I guess. But that's the whole thing. You know, LBRY prides itself on its freedom of expression, peer-to-peer network, and stuff like that. You know, decentralization or whatever else. But none of it's like, you know, with money in the government or whatever. So I don't know. I really don't think, I mean, they might have some kind of backup plan. I believe they should be working on a backup plan with this shit going on now. But the thing is, I don't think it's going to survive without LBC. If they take away the LBC, LBRY might die. Or it might prosper, but in other countries, just not the American branch. And I live in America, damn it. I want to use, you know, LBRY. I've been having fun. So that's the whole thing. I'm going to put the link below. They got a, what do you call it? A petition. That's the word I'm looking for. Hey, it's 8 at night, guys. Give me a break, you know? But yeah, there's a petition. I believe it's called Help LBRY Save Crypto. I'll put the link below. I'll be perfectly honest with you. I'm not really sure, like, if it's going to help or not. I mean, I signed it. I'm going to help, you know, try and do my best. Help other people sign it too. I just don't know how much space I have in petitions. Like, will it really help? Will the SEC actually listen? Or are you just going to look at it and be like, whatever, just tear it up? I don't know, but I want to do my part, and I hope you guys will do your part too. If you guys are thinking about LBRY or just in general an alternative to YouTube with all of YouTube's stupid dumbass rules that they keep adding. Now they're doing something about, I think they're like removing dislikes for, I don't even know why anymore. It's just stupid anymore. I just have more fun with LBRY than YouTube and everything, but that's the whole thing. And yeah, I'll keep you guys updated. I'll see what's going on. Hopefully we can, you know, endure this. Again, LBRY thinks that they're going to keep going regardless, but I'm still kind of worried about, like, can it really work without LBC? If they got to continue, like, without it, I don't know what's going to happen, but I'll keep you guys posted. Again, sign a petition. I usually don't ask for this or whatever, but if it helps, it helps. Again, I don't know how much it will help, but if it helps, it helps. And let's see what happens. I do know that LBRY is not backing down. They're fighting this. They're trying to, you know, talk to them, reach them, you know, try to get some kind of something going on. It looks like the SEC does not want to cooperate, but I mean, something has to be done because this could again ripple into all cryptocurrency in general and just fuck it up for everyone in America that wants to use cryptocurrency. And I'm sure that there's lots of, you know, big-time businessmen or whatever that have crypto, and they're probably looking into this too to see what's going on. So we'll see what happens. And yeah, just that, the LBRY, that LBCs are to be considered illegal and stuff. That's all kinds of fucked up, you know. I don't know. And yeah, that's a pretty big thing, guys. So anyway, see you later. Stay tuned, and I'll put the link below for that, and also LBRY in general, because of course there'll be, you know, more videos that better explain, you know, that have more details, and people understand all the legalese and whatever. They can explain it a lot better than I can. I hope that I did a good job explaining it to the common layman, right? But we'll see. Anyways, guys, see you next time.